The clock on the wall ticks a rhythm so slow. Each second a memory, a place I can't go. Back to that moment, that fork in the road. A heavy decision, a truth I withheld. My heart aches with burdens, a weight I still bear. A silent confession hanging in the air. I see your face often in dreams in the light. The flicker of pain that consumed us that night. Oh, the bitter taste of what used to be a symphony of sorrow, just haunting me for a moment of weakness, a blind selfish plea. I traded your trust for a false liberty. Now I stand in the shadows, a desperate prayer for the grace of forgiveness to banish despair. Can the pieces be mended, the wounds ever heal? Is there hope for redemption, this burden I feel? I replay the words, how they twisted and stung. A careless remark from a thoughtless tongue. The silence that followed, a chasm so deep, as promises shattered, secrets to keep. I built up a wall brick by painful brick, protecting myself but making us sick. The laughter we shared, now a faraway sound on this desolate island where I am now found. Oh, the bitter taste of what used to be a symphony of sorrow, just haunting me for a moment of weakness, a blind selfish plea. I traded your trust for a false liberty. Now I stand in the shadows, a desperate prayer for the grace of forgiveness to banish despair. Can the pieces be mended, the wounds ever heal? Is there hope for redemption, this burden I feel?
Yo, let me break it down. No pretty facade, just the raw, jagged edges of a soul scarred. I played the fool, yeah, I fumbled the ball, chasing shadows while I watch our love fall. Self-preservation, that's what I told myself. Ignoring the truth, putting us on a shelf. Every fiber of my being screamed to confess, but fear was a monster, held me in distress. The consequences hit me like a freight train, left me stranded in this purgatory of pain. I see the hurt in your eyes even now when you're gone, and that vision, believe me, it carries on. Nights are long, thoughts are loud, echoes are wrong. Constant reminder of where I belong. Not here in the silence, this lonely expanse by your side, given just one more chance. I ain't asking for easy, no magic wand wave, just a glimmer of hope, a soul to be saved. I messed up, I admit it, no alibi, no excuse, just a broken down man begging for truce. This ain't just a song, it's a desperate cry from the depths of my being beneath the gray sky.
Time has passed and the world keeps on turning, but the fire of regret keeps on burning. I've learned lessons, hard, paid a price I know, and watched as the seeds of my actions did grow into thorns that pierce me each moment I breathe. For the pain that I caused, for the wound I did read. Oh, the bitter taste of what used to be a symphony of sorrow, just haunting me for a moment of weakness, a blind selfish plea. I traded your trust for a false liberty. Now I stand in the shadows, a desperate prayer for the grace of forgiveness to banish despair. Can the pieces be mended, the wounds ever heal? Is there hope for redemption, this burden I feel? So I'm standing here, exposed and laid bare, with all of my failings and all of my care. For the person I hurt, for the bond that we broke, I reach out my hand with the words I have spoke. Can you hear me now through the silence and dread? A plea for tomorrow where new paths are led. Forgive me if you possibly can. A chance to be worthy, a better true man. The hope for forgiveness, it flickers, it gleams, a fragile beginning for forgotten dreams.